Hi yogins! Welcome back to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd Yoga. It's so nice to be with you today. This is my second attempt this week, so hopefully this video won't glitch. Practices tend to be about a level 2-3. They are kind of full length. Generally run anywhere between around the 90-minute range, maybe a little less. And you want to make sure that you're physically able of doing a pretty strong asana flow. Props I like to have: a blanket, 2 blocks, and a strap. And we're going to get started. I'm going to start in a spinal extension today with the use of blocks. You might like the additional use of a blanket for extra support for your legs. Really depends what you want to do. But block number 1 is going to go right behind my shoulder blades. Yeah, and I have it on the middle height. That's a lot of people like middle height. Occasionally, if it's beginning of class, you're not feeling very open, you might like it on the lowest one. And then block number 2 is going to go one higher, and that's going to go right behind the very back of my head. So not my neck, not the top of the head, right here at the back. Okay? And that's one higher. So you see this is medium, that's high. If you're very tall, you might like this block under your shoulder blades just to be along the spine the long way. I'm not, so I'm not going to do it that way. Now let my shoulder blades lay down on the block. And then block number 2, supporting my head. And that's so that my neck can be neutral, can be pretty long and comfortable and happy. Arms out to the side, feet can be anywhere you like. Maybe legs are long, maybe soles of the feet are down, maybe knock-knee, maybe Baddha Konasana legs, whatever feels good for you. Right, do it that way, always in your practice. And just very easy. This should feel very comfortable. So if it's not, adjust yourself so it is. Allow yourself to become a witness of your breathing. How do the inhale and the exhale feel in their role in your role to animate you, right? As you inhale, does the belly take in the same amount of air as the ribs and the chest? How does it feel in that pause at the top when the body is full of breath? And as you exhale, are you letting go of the same amount of air from the chest, from the ribs, and from the belly? What does it feel like, that little pause at the bottom when you hold your breath out? Don't shy away from sensation. Tap into it. That's going to, diligent attention to your breath is going to be the source of your practice, where you might need to go easy or where you might find some edge. find as I start to get a little more curious and intimate with my breath, it will naturally elongate. Maybe as you're engaging sensation, it becomes a little easier to let go. Use your curiosity with the breath to shed light on what the sensations as they come through. And sometimes when we shine a light on something, it's a little easier to kind of unravel it. Become a little more intimate with what's happening inside, that self-awareness starts to kind of naturally occur. If you notice spaces where the breath is sticky, or you know, something in your joints or whatever that you might need to pay a little more attention, allow yourself to do that in this practice. Take a couple more breaths here. With your inhale, reach those arms overhead. I'm going to wrap my triceps towards the sky as I do that. And really lift out of the waist, especially the back waist, which tends to get a little stuck in these spinal extension poses. Interlace your thumb knuckles and reach them away. So the hands are like jazz hands, except for the thumb knuckles are connected, interlaced. Spread the collarbones wide. And then as you exhale, palms together, bend your elbows. Keep the elbows drawing in, triceps facing the top of your mat as the collarbones get wide. The arms are very similar to Salambhasana. But there should be space between the top of your head and your forearm. So it's actually closer to unsupported headstand. And as you exhale, maybe take the block out from behind your head, unless it's not good for you today. Reach that block away. Turn the block so that it's on its widest and you have your hands on the short end. And then your arms are going to be closer to forearm stand. Or, well, if you bent your elbows, but about shoulder distance, right? Lift out of the back waist. Breathing here. As you exhale, let's bring those inner thighs together. And see if you can bring the knees in and maybe look towards your knees. So this is going to be kind of like a hollow back, right? Chest is beyond the upper arms. Bring your feet back to where they're comfortable. Block to sky. Exhale, come on up. Good, breathing here. I'm going to go into Janu Shirshasana, right leg long, left knee in. Chest is moving straight forward. Sometimes I do this like a twist, but I'm not going to do that right now. And your hands can go beyond the foot. You can place a block there, or they can stay on the floor and come a little higher, right? Stretching the back chain of the body. With your inhale, come on up, bring your feet to their happy place. As you exhale, mindfully roll it back up. Sits bones are on the floor, tailbone is long. Breathing here. And in this position, this is more like Vrachikasana, right? This one's more like scorpion pose. Hands to sky. Sits bones root as chest lifts. Coming on up. Janu Shirshasana, side 2. Walk it forward. Pulling back with your hands as you push your foot either into your wrists or into the block. Leg bones drawing into socket. Inhale, come on up, and as you exhale, I'm just going to take the blocks out of the way. And I'm going to take Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe wiggle around, find your sits bones. You can grab the outside edges of your feet if you like. You can open your feet like a book. Draw your low back in and lengthen forward, hinging forward. You can use your elbows to open the knees out to the side. We're not slamming the knees down. We just want them to reach away. And sometimes I like to walk my forearms forward. Rolling those inner wrists down, arms shoulder distance. Sternum's reaching towards the top of the mat. Inhale, come on up, and then as I exhale, I'm going to let the feet move further away from my groin, and I'm going to sit up and push my hands down so I can lift, wiggle around, find my sits bones, and set up for Omega pose. Hip points are drawing into the body. Low back's drawing in, and I'm hinging forward. You might feel this outside your hips, along the IT band. Soften the shoulders. And then inhale. Come on up. As I exhale, I'm just going to twist to the left. I'm going to come onto that left sits bones and bring that right knee behind me like a pinwheel, and I'm going to lift the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to straighten that leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend, and I'm just going to bring the inner knee to the floor. So the heel is going to turn out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As I exhale, come back through center. Make that number 4 and maybe swaddle. You can forklift if you like. Some of my favorite stretches. don't feel anything outside the hip, if it's not enough for you, as you exhale, round the spine and roll it down. Have a knot in your shirt, move it out of the way. Breathing here. I'm gonna push that right foot in towards my left arm, left leg's long on the mat, right sits bones towards the top of the mat. Breathing nice and easy. Left leg to sky, take a nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, make a couple ankle circles with that left ankle. And then leg draws into the socket. Nice deep inhale here, arms are shoulder distance. As I exhale, I'm gonna round the shoulders and wrap those right toes around the left arm. And then I'm going to come on up to a Savasana variation. See if I can come back into that. Imagine there's a beach ball under your hands. And you're gonna roll it in towards the body to lift the chest. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, roll it in. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right foot is over that left knee. Backstroke that right arm behind you. Inhale that left arm to sky. Exhale, twist. Maybe plant your hands on the floor. Arms shoulder distance, smiling inner shoulders wide. Triceps facing left side of your mat. Exhale, come on out. I'm gonna find that Omega pose one more time. Lifting the hips, bringing them down. Coming in forward. Now, if this isn't enough for you, you can always place a block between your feet or even place your feet on top of a block. Right? And it will intensify a little bit. And then you can bring your hands through. Blocks a little better. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to lean towards the right. I didn't forget. Totally did. Left leg's going to come behind me. Legs are like pinwheels. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rebend the knee, inner knee touches the earth. 5, 4, so it's internal rotation. 3, 2, 1, back through center. Swaddle the leg, sitting up nice and tall. Shins getting more parallel as the inner left knee reaches away from the body. And then as I exhale, I'm gonna roll it down. 1 vertebra at a time. As best you can. Most of us come down in chunks. If you feel your hip stretch up top, then you can stay there, right? Juicy, juicy. I'm gonna reach that right leg to the sky. A couple ankle circles, 1 or 2 each direction. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to draw that leg bone into the socket, wrap those toes around the left arm, left shins in the armpit, breathing here, and then I'm going to come up to Navasana variation. See if I can get back in to that Ekapada Galavasana prep. Roll that beach ball towards the body, that imaginary beach ball, lift the chest, exhale, roll it away, a couple times. And then Ardha Matsyendrasana, left foot stepping over the right knee, backstroke that left arm. Right arm to sky, exhale, twist. Palms to the earth. Smiling inner shoulders wide. Push down with your hands as you isometrically draw them towards the body. Reach the chest through the upper arms. Exhale, little counter twist. And I'm just gonna cross the ankle over. You can come through Savasana if you prefer. Coming forward to my all fours. Finding cat-cows. I'm gonna take a Pigeon prep. So kickstand that left shin, lift the right leg, backstroke that right arm. Finding the shin, kick the foot into the hand. Maybe check out your toes. Let's see if you can take your hand to the top of the foot, draw the heel towards the outer hip. Gently release. As I exhale, I'm going to bring that right arm up and around. Let that right leg come around. Setting up for Uttanasana Prasthasana, lizard pose. My right toes are turned out. You can stay up nice and high on the fingertips, hands on blocks, or you can let yourself come on down. Strengthen the pose, tuck the left toes, reach those hands forward, hollow out the belly. And your quadriceps to lift that left leg. And then as you exhale, walk your hands in. Let's walk it around to Prasarabdha Uttanasana. I'm just going to step that left foot back to be in line with the right. Energy's nice and even in between my feet. Coming on up to stands, breathing here. Interlace the hands behind you. Use your thumbs to lengthen the tailbone, straighten your arms. If your arms don't go to straight, use a strap. Let your hands come as wide as you need. Shoulder blades lift the heart, exhale. Extending the spine to come down as you hinge at the hips. Top of the head is on the floor, shoulder blades away from your ears. Reaching those pinkies overhead. Exhale, let the hands go. Let's take that left arm underneath that left leg, bring that left shoulder under, reach that hand behind. Right hand reaches around. Finding a nice little clasp here. Rolling your left inner thigh towards the right side of your mat. Gently release the hands. Left arm's going to stay straight like Niralamba. Right arm can reach out towards the right, above or below the shoulder. So Niralamba variation coming on up. Lengthen your tailbone. Open the legs, exhale, hinge it down. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Let's turn that right heel in. Heel to arch alignment, Utthita Trikonasana. Right there, left arm to sky, reach that arm overhead, maybe butterfly kiss. Exhale, frame that front foot. You're gonna push the floor away with your hands. Right leg reaches to sky. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let's strengthen the shoulders a little bit. Hover the elbows, chest to thigh. And then let your forearms come down. Three-legged dolphin. Maybe hop it in. Maybe pinch a Mayurasana. Try to keep that belly in. Breathing here, rolling inner wrist down, pushing the floor away. Exhale, hinge the hips. Forearm plank. Thighs to the earth. Sphinx pose. Pubic bone down, belly buttons in, smiling inner shoulders, inner thighs to sky. Low back should feel awesome. Straighten the arms if you need more. Let your glutes relax though. And as you exhale, lay it down. Let's reach that right arm anywhere between 1 and 3. Extend the right leg. Left knee goes in towards your shoulder. Maybe find tulak. Maybe reach that leg to sky. Exhale, come on out. Back through center. Where you find your Sphinx pose. Breathing in. Straighten the arms. Exhale, come on down. You're going to let that left arm anywhere between 11 and 9. Right foot behind you, maybe left. Extend that left leg, right knee in towards your shoulder. Tola, heel to sky. Exhale and wide. Back through center. Come on down, hands by your low ribs. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Any happy things in your down dog? Inhale, lift the heels. Bring the shins down. Allow yourself to find a cat-cow. Maybe sit bones towards your heels if you need it. Finding the QLs. Try to keep the arms straight. Both sides if you're doing that. And then Pinjalasana prep. Kickstand that right shin, lift the left leg back, stroke that left arm around. Finding your shin. Kick the foot into the hand, check out your toes. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, maybe take your hand to the top of the foot, draw the heel towards the outer hip, reaching the knee away. As you exhale, gently release. Left hand comes down. You're going to reach that left leg out to the side. Turn the toes out. Utthana Prasthasana, lizard pose. Maybe you stay up high. Maybe you come on down. Tuck the right toes, lift that leg, reach your hands forward, hollowing out. And then walk your hands in. You're going to walk it around towards the right. Line your feet up. For Sardha Padottanasana, facing the right side. Come on up. Interlacing your hands, the odd index finger on top so it feels funny. Lengthen the tailbone. Little heart opening, shoulder blades lifting the heart. Exhale, hinging it down. Let your head go. Shoulder blades move away from the ears, pinkies move overhead. Some of you, your pinkies might even touch the floor. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Unwind the hand. You're going to let your right elbow come underneath the right leg. Turn the palm up. And see if you find a clasp. Straighten the legs and the arms. Right inner thigh moving towards the left side of your mat. Exhale, unwind. Right hand into near lumbar. Left hand reaches out to the side, or any other headstand that you like. Maybe you prefer a tripod or something. Shoulder blades away from the ear. Command up. Keep the arms straight. Let the legs straddle. Exhale, hinge at the hips, take it down. Feet land where you started. Turn that left heel in. Utthita Trikonasana. Right arm reaches up. Overhead, butterfly kiss that right tricep. Exhale, frame the front foot. Push the floor away. Three-legged dog. Hover the elbows. Three-legged dolphin. Forearms come down. Maybe hop that right foot in. Maybe find your pickup. Rolling the inner wrist down, push into your forearms. Let the shoulder blades elevate as you roll the inner wrists. Hinge at the hips. Forearm plank. Sphinx pose. Roll inner thighs. Breathing here. Straighten the arms if you need to. As you exhale, left forearm's going to come down. You can turn that wrist in a little bit at an angle. Right hand next to your hip. Bend the right knee. Heel towards the outer hip. Any hand grip you like. Maybe straighten that left arm, Ardha Baddhasana. Exhale, gently release. And take that to the other side. Right hand comes in at an angle. Left hand next to your hip. Breathing here. Heel towards the outer hip. Switch the hand grip if you like. Maybe straighten that right arm. You should feel your left quadriceps stretching. Exhale, gently come on out. Hands next to your low ribs. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice and easy. You can stay in your down dog. Five breaths. All right, with your next inhale, step that left foot in, reach that right leg to sky. Shoulders over the wrists or from the back of the mat. See if you can find a pickup. And then just step it up. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Shake your head, yes or no. Arms out to the side, wrist circles going all the way up. Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthihi. Breathing here. Inhale, reach those arms to sky. As you exhale, arms like a cactus. Lengthen the tailbone as the shoulder blades lift the heart. Urdhva. And then from here, let that right hand come behind you, palm facing out. Left hand's gonna reach up and overhead. Maybe you clasp, maybe you don't. Gomukhasana arm. Exhale, folding in. Uttanasana. Let go with your hands when you need to. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Push into your palms. Let's step that left foot back, right leg to sky. Maybe find a pickup. Maybe hinge at the hips and go to Chaturanga Dandasana, or just step it like I just demoed. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. A few breaths. Stepping right foot up, left leg to sky, shoulders over the wrists. Inviting a pickup. Feet to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Wrists out to the side, wrist circles the weird way. Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthihi. Up. Breathing here. Reaching arms to sky, palms forward, cactus arms. Exhale, shoulder blades lifting the heart. Roll your inner thighs back. And then let that left palm come behind you, palm facing out. Gomukhasana arms, right arm reaching, maybe you touch, maybe you don't, all good. Let your hands remind the spine what to do. And then as you exhale, fold it in, let go with the fingers whenever you need. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, step the right foot back. You're gonna lift the left leg. Breathing here. Maybe find your pickup. Try to keep your arms straight. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Step the left foot in, right leg to sky. Maybe find a pickup. Try to keep the belly and tailbone long. Step it up to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Wrist circles all the way up. Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthihi. Breathing here. Lifting up, cactus arms, Urdhva. Gomukhasana, left elbow lifted. Exhale, dive it in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Left foot steps back, right leg to sky. Through your Vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right foot steps in, left leg to sky. Find your pickup. Top of the mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. Wrist circles coming all the way up, Urdhva. Exhale, Samasthihi. Last Surya Namaskar A variation. Done Surya Namaskar in a long time. Anuvittasana. Gomukhasana arms. Exhale, diving in. Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms. You're going to step the right foot, lift the left leg. Through your vinyasa. Forward Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe lift the right hand, shake your wrists out, check out your lifeline. And turn your palm all the ways. Fingers facing out. Bring it back. Shake the left wrist out. Check out your lifeline. Good, breathing here. Then right leg to sky, open the hip, couple hip circles, one or two each direction. Look over under your left arm, see if you can see your toes. Lift the left heel, bring the left heel down, lift the toes, finding the cat. And then as you exhale, tuck that left foot in a little bit. Keep that right knee open, shoulders over the wrists. See if you can find a straddle. I don't know if I will. And from here, flex your feet. Malasana. Coming into a squat. Nice deep inhale here. Hands to center. You can always sit on a block. You can let your feet come wider. You can place a blanket underneath your knees. Right shoulder comes in. It's the right arm out to the right, left arm up. Turn the palms up. Maybe find a clasp. Breathing here. This pose looks different for everyone. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, reach the booty back as you lift the right heel, and then heel toe that left foot into center. And from here, come on up, flamingo pose. Unwind the hands, find toe lock. Utthita Astapanagustasana B on the right leg, look over left shoulder. Exhale, look forward. Let's reach that left arm out to the left. And then reach the left arm forward. As you exhale, I'm going to move into Ardha Chandrasana on the left leg. So just hinging down. Breathing here. Right up to sky, maybe Chapasana if you like that. Maybe float the left arm. And as you exhale, the Virabhadrasana 2. Take your time, heel to arch alignment. Right arm drops, left arm to sky, reverse warrior. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, root into the right foot, straighten that left leg, and let the shoulder come to the inside. Maybe finding a clasp, Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale, look forward, step that right foot in a little bit, straighten your left leg, Baddha Ardha Chandrasana. And then as you exhale, release the fingers, unwind, Virabhadrasana 3. Strengthening that hip. Virabhadrasana 1 on the left leg. Reaching out through the back ribs. Exhale, frame that front foot through Vinyasa. Take your time. Reach the left leg, open the hip, couple hip circles. Look over into your right arm. Right heel comes down, lift the heel, finding the calf. And then hop that right foot in a little bit. Shoulders come over the wrist. Just see if you can find a straddle. I'm not sure if I'm going to find it, but we'll find out. Try one more time. Almost. And allow yourself to find your squat. Still have some residuals in that right knee, and it does make those pickups a little harder on that side. I kind of muscle into them a little more, which I shouldn't. Left shoulder comes in. Reach the arm out to the side, maybe fly the arms. Maybe turn the palms up, interlacing the hands. Baddha Malasana. Exhale. Reach your booty back as you lift the left heel. Heel to that right foot in, under the belly button. Come on up to stand. And flamingo. Let go of the hands, toe lock. Titaksha Padmasana V. Go over to the right shoulder. Look forward. Reach that right arm out to the side and then forward. You're just going to hinge at the hips. Grounding down to the big toe mound and outer heel. Let go of toe lock when you need to. Ardha Chandrasana. Standing on your right leg. Breathing here. As you exhale, maybe Chapasana variation. Kicking that foot into the hands. And then gently, Virabhadrasana 2. Taking your time. Adjusting as needed. Left arm down, right arm to sky. Utthita Trikonasana. Maybe allowing yourself to find the bind. Baddha Trikonasana. Exhale. Set your gaze, set that left foot in, then straighten the right leg. Find your footing. Baddha Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time. Gently let go. Woo. Virabhadrasana 3. And then Virabhadrasana 1. That's a pretty challenging transition. Breathing here. Exhale. Through your Vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. step that left foot in, open that right hip, bring the shoulders over the wrist here. Plug that left leg bone, so standing leg bone, into the hip socket. And see if you can find your straddle. Find your squat. Step it on up. Used to be so easy. Breathing here. This time as I exhale, I'm going to turn the toes forward. Breathe here, right elbow comes to the inside. I'm going to make a letter C with my right hand connected to my calf. Reach that right arm back, turn the thumb up. Left arm's going to reach around. Straighten your arms and legs together, breathing here. As I exhale, I'm going to root into the left leg, lift the right heel. And come on up to stand. Vinyasa, bird of paradise. Exhale, release. Then I'm going to open those arms out to the side. Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe Shavasana variation. Gently release. Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing here. Reverse warrior. Utthita Trikonasana. Right arm up and over. As I exhale, I'm going to pivot that back heel. Virabhadrasana 3. And then step it back, big step, Virabhadrasana 1. So I'm going to allow myself to find a twist. Right elbow outside that left knee. If you need to pivot the back heel, by all means, stack the hands. Exhale, unwind. For Vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Step the right foot in. Reach that left leg to sky. Trying to plug the right leg bone up into the hip socket. Straighten your arms here, shoulders over the wrists here. Find your squat. Woo! Breathing here. Maybe shake your wrists out if they need it. As I exhale, I'm going to turn the toes in, make a letter C with my left hand, bring the elbow between the legs, getting that shoulder in, left palm faces out, right arm to sky, right palm facing out, and the elbows. Maybe they touch. Straighten arms and legs together. To twist, head is facing the floor. I'm going to lift that left heel. Bring the weight towards the right foot. And as I exhale, come up to stand. You're standing straight. You can extend that left heel. Exhale, rebend. Right arm forward, left arm back, Ardha Chandrasana. Shavasana variation if you want it. Gently release. Virabhadrasana 2. Big step to the back of the mat. If you don't step enough, just adjust, right? Breathing here. Reverse warrior. As I exhale. Utthita Trikonasana. And I'm going to turn forward, root into the right foot, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. So those transitions, external and internal, really strengthen the outer hip on the standing leg. Right. Left elbow outside the right. Inhale here as I exhale. Through a Vinyasa. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last pass, trying to play this puppy press idea. Lift the right knee, shoulders over the wrists. Finding your squat. Breathing here. Lift the hips, turn the toes forward. I'm going to take my letter C's, place them around my eyes so I can see with my goggles. Let the elbows kiss as I exhale. Bring the elbows through. Take your letter C's off the eyes and connect them to your calves. Hands behind you. Use your inner knees to squeeze the upper arms. Straighten the arms, maybe the heels lift. You can interlace your ankles. And then extend the legs away. Titivasana. Exhale, bring that left shin in. Bring the right foot to the floor. And then let your shoulder get in a little bit deeper. You're going to reach your right hip out to the right. Reach your right arm out to the right. Vishwamitrasana prep. Maybe left arm to sky. Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. Through your vinyasa. Let's take a moment to let the feet come a little wide. Let the hands come a little wide. Maybe even grab the outside edges of your mat. And find a really deep down dog. Take it on back. Okay, last kind of puppy variation. Right leg steps in, left knee to sky. Bring the shoulders forward now. Nice straight arms. Exhale, come on into your squat. Breathing here. Couple breaths. Lift the sits bones, bring the toes forward, setting up for Titivasana, Firefly. Trying to get those shoulders under. Bring the hands behind. Hug the inner knees to the outer arms, straighten your arms. Chest is moving through the upper arms. Maybe cross your ankles the other way. Bhujapadasana. Titivasana. Right heel comes in. Bring the left foot down. I'm gonna reach my left booty over the left side of the mat. Get my shoulder underneath. Reach that left arm out to the left. Vishwamitrasana prep. Exhale. Ekapada Vinyasa. Just bring the chest forward as you bend the right elbow. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing here, taking a moment. If you need a child's pose, take that. I'm just going to check the time. Wow, it's an hour already. All right. I'm going to breathe here. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to bring the shins to the floor. And I'm just going to come and stand on my knees. Shake your wrists off. Breathing here. Shoulder blades lifting the heart, hips forward. I'm going to backstroke that right arm. Maybe I find the back of the body, maybe I find the hamstrings, maybe the back of the knee. Breathing here, as I exhale, I'm going to tuck the toes and bring the heel up a little higher. And then maybe I grab the leg, draw the heel towards the other hip. This might be where I stay. If it's interesting for me, I might see if I can bring the toes into the elbow and find a clasp. Ustrasana Naganyasana. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, I'm going to come on out and thread the needle. Right arm through, left arm over. Leaning back with the left shoulder blade. And from here, come back through center, bring the forearms down. Roll the inner wrists. And tuck the toes. Step that left foot in, reach that right leg to sky. Coming on up to my, well, I'm going to go into a hollow back, Ekapada, a long-legged hollow back, bringing the chest towards the back of the mat. Bringing the knees together. Some people really get this pretty tight. Reaching those legs to sky. Taking it the other way, reach the feet overhead. You're going to bring your chest through towards your fingers and then bend the knees any amount. Maybe flex and point the feet. Exhale, come on out. And then come to stand on your shins. Breathing here. Take a moment to reconnect to breath. Allow yourself to get inquisitive with how the breath feels inside. Is it moving evenly? How do the sensations feel now? Is it the same or different when you're laying with those blocks underneath? Okay, nice deep inhale here, keeping those hips forward. Shoulder blades lifting the heart. Right. Left arm over, up, and around, like a backstroke. Just letting your hand fall where it does. Maybe tuck those left toes. It's going to lift the heel a little bit. This is definitely my hard side for this particular pose. As I exhale, I'm going to lift the knee, drawing the heel towards the outer head. And then seeing if I can get in a little bit deeper. Keep the belly button to the spine. Foot into the elbow. Reaching around, square the chest as much as you can. Exhale, release. Vinyasa, now Vinyasa. Then with thread the needle, left arm's gonna reach through. Right arm up and overhead. All right, let's tuck the toes. Reaching that left leg to sky. Left knee in my favorite hollow back variation. And bring the knees together. Reach those legs to sky. And then we'll reach those legs overhead as you bring the chest towards your fingers. Bend the knees when you need to. And come on out. Maybe into a child's pose. You want to release the back, knees a little closer. You want to release the hips, knees wider. Walk yourself over to the right. Pull with that left arm. Left hand, kitty corner of the mat. Left ear rests on top. Left hand, top of the mat. Right hand rests on top. Wrap those triceps down. Right hand towards the left side of your mat. Lean right. Right hand, kitty corner of the mat. Right ear on top. Isometrically pull towards the body. Then serratus anterior. Right hand, top of the mat. Left hand on top. Wrap the triceps towards the earth. All right. Come on forward. Right triceps on the floor. You're gonna pat yourself on the back. Let the chest reach towards the earth. Stretching the tricep. Left hand, same thing. And coming back to center. I'm gonna have a strap available. Take a moment and find a cat-cow. And tuck the toes, lift the hips. As I exhale, right into chest, I'm going to step that foot up into a pigeon prep, but an easeful one. So heel's going to be closer into my groin. Breathing here, coming on up. Actually, sorry about that. I'm going to take Ardha Hanumanasana. And foot comes down, heel toe that right foot towards the left, finding pigeon prep. Blanket underneath that right hip if you need it. Set the leg up any way you want. Heel in towards your groin, sitting on the shin, or leg out to the side and more parallel, whatever you like. Left inner thighs rolling the sky. On your fingertips, exhale, undulate the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Right palm goes up the back of the body, facing out, left arm up and over, Gomukhasana arm. Arms out to the side, switch it up. Left palm out, right palm up, Gomukhasana arms. Don't worry if they touch. Inhale, reach it out. Root down through your sits bones. Come on up. And as you exhale, through Ardha Hanumanasana, step it back. Downward facing dog, Vinyasa if you need one. Only because I couldn't make up my mind on side one. As you exhale, left knee comes in. You're going to step it up, easy pigeon. Easy pigeon prep. Just to think about it. And then Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Find your low lunge. You're going to heel toe that left foot over to the right, sitting up for your pigeon prep, whatever works for your hips. That's where you want to feel this pose. You don't want to feel it in knees or toes or ankles. You want to feel it in your left hip. Undulating, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And go right there. Left palm turns up, right arm reaches up and over. Don't worry if you touch. Arms out like a T. Right palm facing sky, left arm up and over. Arms like a T. Root your eyes, pull the belly in, come on up. Nice active pigeon prep. Exhale. Ardha Hanumanasana. Through Vinyasa if you want one, maybe straight to down dog. Whatever's going to make you happy. All right, from here, let's open that right hip, couple hip circles. Look over under your left arm, and then as you exhale, knee to chest, step it up. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Roll that left inner thigh to sky. If you like to place a blanket underneath the hip, right, you're welcome to do that. Okay. Then I'm going to find my strap, You're gonna have like an idea right in your strap. Make sure you can see your idea, right? And then the strap, if it's a long one, I'm kind of holding the idea in between the thumb and the index. If it's not, if it's this infinity style, then you're just gonna have it like the middle of the infinity is in your fingers. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm gonna reach that left arm out to the side as I bend the left knee, and I might lift up so there's space underneath my hips. I'm gonna flex the foot, turning the toes out. Now, if you can reach underneath and find your hands open like you were holding a tray, you don't need the strap, right? If that's not you and it's not me, as I exhale, I'm gonna bring the knee in, and then I'm gonna hold the strap and let my elbow go out to the side and rotate it up. Just like that tricep stretch on the floor. Squaring the chest towards the front of the room. If I'm feeling good here. I'm gonna reach the right arm as well. Ekapada Kapotasana, overhead. So come out, I'm gonna go very gently. Reach it around. And as I exhale, I'm gonna find double pigeon because it's super relaxing for me. Left arm underneath the right. Exhale, come on forward. Maybe find a number 4. And maybe reach that left arm to sky. Exhale, twisting across. Haven't done too many twists today, but if you feel like you can get in there, go ahead and get in there. Yogi Dandasana. Exhale, coming out. Just set it up for side 2, however you want to do it. If you need a vinyasa, go ahead and take one. If you don't, don't. Left leg's gonna float, open the hip. Go over under your right arm so you can see your toes. Exhale. You're gonna bring the knee kind of outside the wrist probably. That's usually a good setup. Heel is pointing towards your groin. For most people, it's pretty rare that people get more parallel, too much more parallel with this, but do where it should be for your hips. Feel it out if you're not sure. Right inner thighs rolling the sky. Let's look at that idea. Right, so you want to be on your quadriceps here. Now as I bend the knee, I might find space underneath the hips. Elbows out to the side and up and around, trying to square the chest. Lift off the hip point, pull the belly in, kick the foot into the hand, and maybe look down the tip of the nose so you're not overextending the neck. Come out, gently release. If you have a bun, it's easier to find your hair, right? So I'm gonna lean left and just let my leg come around. And I like to find double pigeon here. Right arm underneath the left. Exhale, come on down. Inhale forward and up. I'm going to find that number 4. Right arm to sky. Twisting across. Feel like your foot can stay in the armpit as you exhale. I'm gonna reach that hand around, find the knee, top of the knee. You can find inside too. Yogi Dandasana. Exhale nice and easy. Come on out, anything you want to do. Breathing in. Do a Vinyasa if you want one. Otherwise, big toes to touch, bend the knees. Just bring the feet through the hands. Breathing in, check the time. 1:21. As I exhale, bending that right knee, bringing that leg in. I'm going to take it to Pranayama, Surya and Trasana. So support with your left hand. Look through that letter C. Take the letter C to your calf. Bring that shoulder under the knee. Grab your ankle or outside edge of the foot or your strap. Right arm reaches out to the right. Pranayama, Surya and Trasana. Exhale, rebend. See if you can take the knee a little wider. And if it's interesting, Ekapada Shirshasana. And you might even lay it down. Exhale and wind, legs to sky. Navasana. Bend the left knee, you can swaddle. You can stay there. You can support the heel with your right hand as you bring that left elbow inside. Bring that knee over the shoulder. And you're gonna round the back to do that probably. Right? Once you get there, see if you can lift up. Grab the ankle or outside edge of the foot or place a strap around the foot. Left arm out to the left, straighten the leg. Pranayama, Surya and Trasana. Exhale, rebend. Bring that knee over a little more, even out to the side if you need. There are people, depending on the construction of your hip, who can just go straight backwards and bring the leg underneath. That's not me. I'm more externally rotated, so I go out to the side a little bit. This is my more challenging side for this posture. Ekapada Shirshasana. And maybe lay it down. Gently release. Legs to sky. Breathing here as I exhale, I'm going to come down about a third. Exhale again, I'm going to come down another third. Exhale again, I'm going to hover. And then just let the feet come down. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. I want to keep the low back into the floor, so it's a little bit of a posterior tilt. Scooping the belly in, imagine I beach ball on my legs. I'm going to roll it up and just roll it towards my toes. So belly button's in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand over right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do these with weights in your hand. Twisting left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just going to let the front of the body stretch a little bit, finding a bridge pose. If you want to make it more restorative, you can use a block. Middle or lowest, doesn't really matter. But I'm going to tilt that block a little bit so it's hovering on the corner. So there's air underneath the bottom over here. And really just let my belly relax. And I might even take my hands, fingers, right inside that hip point so I can massage my iliacus muscle. And then maybe go a little deeper, trying to find the psoas. You're going low. If you had a meal in the last 3 hours, this is not going to work. And maybe even find the transverse abdominis, which is going to be very deep towards the pubic bone. Really let yourself explore, palpate those muscles and feel them out. Also, if you have long nails, this can be a little challenging. So try not to stab yourself, okay? Coming on back. Breathing here. And then make sure if you're doing a restorative that the block is underneath your sacrum. That will be far more comfortable. Maybe you reach one leg and then the other, so you get a nice stretch across the front of the body. Should feel really good. And as you exhale, you can come on back, lift the heels, take the block out. You're done with back bends, just windshield wiper the knees. If you want to try more on. Hands lined up by your ears. Ankles underneath the knees. Heels are close to the sits bones. Find your bridge legs. Top of the head comes to the floor, elbows in. Maybe lift the heels. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Exhale, coming on out. My knees don't hurt, but they are feeling a little bit crunchy. At least they're sounding that way. I might try one more, but I'm probably not going to do a third. Actually, that one felt pretty good. Maybe one last back bend. Last back bend. Alright, drop your knees off to the right, then to the left. Right leg over left. Number 4, curtsy, whatever you like. Hips right, knees left. Or whatever twist works for you to relax the body. Some people really like it the other way. Back through center. Take it to the other side. Left leg over right. Hips left, knees right. Come back through center, knees into the chest. And set yourself up for your final relaxation, which is where we'll do like a 3-point pranayama. Nice easy inhale and exhale. Let yourself really feel how the breath is animating the body. What are the sensations, and can you use those sensations to let you engage anything going on and to let yourself unravel that thing so you can really relax. And then with your next inhale, just breathe into the belly and hold. Breathe into the ribs and hold. Breathe into the chest, hold at the top. Exhale like a wave, chest, ribs, belly. Hold the breath out. Nice, easy breath. Inhale, exhale. Let yourself experience that free breath. And take one more. Next inhale, breathe into the belly, hold. Breathe into the ribs and hold. Breathe into the chest, holding at the top. Exhale like a wave, chest, ribs, belly. Hold the breath out. Easy inhale and exhale. One more of those. And then we're going to switch it up. Inhale like a wave, belly, ribs, chest, hold at the top. Exhale, chest. Empty the ribs. Belly button to spine. Hold the breath out. Gently let it go. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest like a wave. Hold at the top. Exhale, chest. Pause, empty the ribs. Pause, empty the belly. Pause. Gently release. And as you feel that nice, easy breathing, allow yourself to let even that go. wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to move your fingers and toes, reach out through the arms and legs. Knees, chest. Maybe pick a side of the body to roll onto. When you're ready in your own time, make your way up to a nice comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Give yourself a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for coming onto the mat today, for taking time to practice. And I'm going to end with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, and perfect peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste, yogins. Thanks for playing with me. Oh, this is a long one. Have a good day.